All right, let's see. How was that little experiment? How'd that go? I can't see anything while I'm doing that. Let me turn down the music. Let's see. Sound is good. A little bit of an echo with my phone behind me because the phone has that. There we go, view of the table. All right, let me pull up the chat. See who's joined us. So we had before, there was back to the top. Daniel plays with rocks. We had Rich, A3 Sky Warrior, Mike, Vicky, Jeff, Angie. What does that say? Member for 8 months. Thank you. In for quick howdy. Hey there, Slim. I'll be looking out for your box. I'm pretty excited about that. On break already. Well, we got Karen in the house. Hey there, Karen. How's the sound levels with the music? Is this good? Music higher, maybe? Let's see. Let me listen on my phone. There's going to be a bit of an echo. Testing, testing. Okay. Oh, the music's pretty low, it seems. It's funny, you turn it down all the way on your phone, and this app forces the sound to be on, even if you turn your device's sound off all the way. I have to plug in headphones or something. Can you guys hear that echo? Maybe only if I'm really loud. Ask me how I know. Gotcha. Hey, Melissa. Yes, so as is pinned in the chat and going across the bottom, it's free to join Patreon. And honestly, any people who've been around the channel, I'll probably let you get away if you really don't want to join the Patreon but want to claim something today. I'm trying to just up those numbers. It is free. There are paid membership tiers, but I've got some special little things coming up for the Patreon members, and that's why I'm trying to boost those numbers, as I want to give more people a chance for the thing that's coming this next month. And that's about all I'm going to say on that. If you've been paying attention to the Discord or some other lives, I've dropped not even a hint. I've said what it is a couple times, and there'll be a giveaway next month. So it'll be open to all Patreon. Let's see. No echo. I like echoes. Well, so the other plan today was, aside from the sale table we've got here, so that's all the goodies there. We've got the flat lap out. So if it ends up being I just polish things, so be it. But I figure we could start by actually looking at the things I just cut at the club before we actually get into the table. So let me... Ooh, that was loud. Let me make a little room here. Bring this camera over. Oh, yeah, I've still got Karen's comment pinned. I forget about this. Been a while since I've been live and still trying to learn the StreamYard stuff. Okay, so let's get a light. Don't mind the bin. Lots of rocks down here. I was just cutting. So lots of little goodies here. Just kind of a peek. Make this camera bigger. Aha. A little bit of crazy base. Popped off the dot. Got a few slices off of this one. Few of you have seen this. But for those who haven't, let me show you the big thing. This one's awesome. Took some slices off of this. That thing is just wild. Some nice glow to it as well. Let's see the flashlight. Look at the chat. Upper. And it's a little bright in here for the UV, but you can clearly see some nice color there. Let's see. Oh yeah. Sorry. It's so hard to try and do the macro shots like that. Anyway. Whoop. Bye-bye. Dropping y'all. Gonna make everyone all dizzy and sick. So yeah, just a little peek at some of the stuff I've been cutting. That'll be one of the next videos. Hey, we got Patrick. If y'all want to see the faceting software he's using, you should go check out his video from today. And as we've learned, and Karen knows, you can't turn off this camera without losing your sound and audio that's connected to the PC. So we're just gonna do that. There we go. All right. So let me give you all a quick rundown. This is going to be a short one today. Like it says, it's just kind of a pre-sale thing. But if any Patreon members want to get a quick chance to snag something before Saturday's bigger live, this will be your chance. It's going to be 20% off for everyone, Patreon or not. Not every single item on the table is for sale, or sorry, is discounted, the 20% off, but a lot of the stuff is. And let's see, I think that's about that. I just now realized I've got it set up where my chat is behind me. That is not smart. Trying to think if I can move this around. Hey, that's why this is a pre-sale. I'm gonna have to work out the kinks. But we've got a lot of Arkansas quartz. Under there I've got the Utah topaz. I'm trying to just block it from the sunlight because that UV is not good for the topaz. I've got a whole bunch more over here as well in a box. We've got some, let's see, those are some of Travis's lures hiding right back there. Some sphere stands, slab stands, lots of cabs I've been working on. Some Herkimer diamonds, rather the matrix. And there's a coconut. Now I gotta turn around and check chat. Grab my UV. Oh, I love this one. That one is yet to be priced. There are a few items that I didn't put a price on yet, and I was debating doing up for auction items. There are a couple things on the table I'm going to pull off the table because one or two of them are actually giveaway items. And I just realized I forgot to put up the mystery items. That might just be for Saturday then. I was going to do a fun little thing where like maybe 3 or 4 items on the table. Nobody knows, but when you buy them, you get a mystery item with it as well. Kind of fun to do something like that. That sphere, Jeff, it is mahogany. It is discounted. Was 55, was 45, but now it's 20% off of that because it is a bit scratched. It did not take the perfect polish. And while it's got a great reflection there of the window, it's definitely got scratches. Some deep ones. But hardly noticeable, really. There you go. In the light, you can see them. Little sheen in there. So the problem there is the cups got dry while it was polishing, and it ended up making some deep grooves and scratches. Oh, nice, Melissa. I've also got some topaz in the matrix still, as well as a few small Herkimers in the matrix, and mostly just a lot of this Herkimer druzy you see on the lower left side of the screen. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this. Maybe go grab the iPad so I can have the chat in a visible place. Give me 1 sec, be right back. Of course my iPad is dead because it hasn't been plugged in a month or used in a while. Okay. Oh, look who was ill-prepared for their own live. Josh, hello. Nice little 10-minute break, nice. Well, I guess I'll show some of the priced items for now, and if anyone is interested in specific things, that's a Patreon member, give me a little shout out and or a private message. I've already told a couple people I'm willing to do one-on-one sales, but this is just a little pre-sale, hang out, check it all out. It might be like an hour long if that. I just kind of wanted to get on live. I haven't seen y'all in a while other than hanging out in like Allison's live or Karen's live, which is always fun, but I don't get to talk and say hello. Sometimes I miss actually. Oh, here, let me turn on the camera. Sometimes we want to say hi. That camera's in a really bad position too. Maybe? No? Here? There? There? Funky hair today. Anyway, how's everyone doing? This was a, as I mentioned, impromptu live. I kind of thought about it last minute. I put a message up on Patreon, asked a couple people. Rich and Daniel were two of only 3 people who had responded. Oh, 4 actually. Jeff texted me and said, yeah, let's do a little live and hang out for a minute. That's part of the reason I want to up those Patreon numbers so that when I actually post something, it gets some answers, because I've been posting some questions on there and I've actually deleted a few because I put a poll up there asking all the Patreon members what you want to see for my next video. And after 4 days, no one did the poll, and I was like, I don't know if it's a Patreon issue, if it didn't send out notifications, so I deleted it. But with 18 members, you'd expect someone would maybe put some answers up there. But it's okay. The next video ended up being not ever done because we didn't go to Graveyard Point, and I didn't go to the other place that I was trying to go to. My club went and dug some turquoise, and they said, I can't remember the name of the jasper, I'm trying to think of it. It's some sort of like jasper you get out in Nevada right over the border. Oh wait, what happened? Sorry, what? Here, well. When you coming down south, like Southern California? No. Oh wait. Free members can't comment. I'll check that. The post I put up, I put it's an option. It says paid or free, and I put everyone can comment. But you know what? Good to know. Something I'll check out. Yeah, down south, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it might not be till at least the fall, if not next spring, because this year's already filling up pretty quick. I'm booked through July now, and then I've got plans in December. I think September and maybe August, September, October are my only 3 months now this year. The rest of it's booked out. Got a lot of stuff going on. I just missed my Graveyard Point trip because work kind of gave me the time off. Womp womp. But yeah. Let's move this back around. Do this. And actually look at some rocks. I am trying to go up north soon here. I've got a little free time I put away that I wanted to go up north. I'm trying to see if Quest for Details wants to come meet up. So these are the newest goodies on my table. And if I rework them, they're going to cost a good bit more. But here, let's... Maybe I move my mic over here. How's that? There we go. We're going to need the second light on too. So unprofessional. You can see Karen and stuff doing all this, all ready to go and set up. And then people like me and Josh just winging it. Okay. Newest edition. This is going to be reworked. It's going to cost a good bit more. But we got some boulder opal. It does have that big, kind of scratchy, not so well polished pit in the middle. Purchased it like this. I have not reworked it. But it's a nice little nut opal. Pretty color. Now for the fun part. Where's the price going? This one is $75 before the 20% off. Sorry. Let me see. Let me do 65 pre-discount actually. I was gonna do 100 for this piece if I polished it up all the way. I know it's not the most color. I need to find a better seller, but he was initially charging 100 for this, then he dropped it down to 80. But then I bought a few $100 worth of opals from him, and he gave me some deals. But this one, I think, if you wanted to work it and recut it, it's got a lot of color potentially still in there. Could be even cut into multiple stones. Cut out just that bit right there for one little stone. Yeah, really beautiful nut opal. Now, let me see. Just gonna... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, those are peridot. You know, I half saw that comment and I thought you just said, hey, look, peridot. Not asking. Do you see the peridot? So these were mined by my friend LXR in Arizona. And that's basalt and peridot. And then the ones I separated out, and I picked out some of the nice peridot to put into this one jar, and this is the only one left. So these little guys were not a part of the 20% off sale. In fact, one of them was going to be one of the secret things. So you won't know which rock on the table, but I was going to write it down beforehand, and so when someone buys it, can show you, be like, yep, you bought the mystery rock. I'll have a mark on it or something, I don't know. And I forgot to do that before this live, so I'll do it before Saturdays. This little guy was going to be $10 for just the little gemmy peridots. And then these little ones were $3 for the little basalt and peridot. So $3, $10. And again, selling those for my buddy LXR down in Arizona. Buy some more from him if they actually do okay, and get him a little money, get me a little money. If people want a bunch of little jars of peridot. Sorry, I have to turn around and check the chat. Oh, Melissa wants that one. You got it, Melissa. Let me put that little gemmy one to the side for you. Pencil. Oh, hey. Is that camera on? Nope. I thought this camera was on. I was like, oh man, the whole time you're all just watching my back and watching me turn around. No. Not for you. Melissa. And like I said, the only reason this little guy was so much more is because I spent like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours going through the bucket I had of peridot, picking out all the little gemmy ones to fill this little jar. And then I did that dinky little wrap on top. Hopefully if I can get a bunch more from in the future that has more of the gemmy stuff, I could do like little $5 to $8 jars maybe. That would be kind of fun. Okay, that's my sauce. Ooh, side note. Here's what's coming up for next project. I bought some synthetic opal, and I'm going to be using these when I do some, what's the word, intarsia. Been sitting here drawing up intarsia plans. So like obsidian in the eye, that's like a gold sheen. And then maybe some sort of blue stone. And, yeah, I don't know. That one I don't have the stones picked out yet. This one I'll do like something yellow and something looks like mountains. This is what I'm gonna do with these two. So the blue stuff will be the white opal, and that will be the synthetic opal. And I'll line it in like, I don't know, obsidian, jade, I don't know, something dark. That could be fun. It's another design. Yeah, starting to plan out my intarsia. And where is, I gotta find first purchase of the day. I'm just throwing a little something here, chunk of Herkimer off the table. Just a little broken Herkimer. I have a whole little pile of these just broken bits of Herkimers and topaz. Pardon me. My voice wasn't ready to speak today. Should have done some voice exercises first. So here's the next nut opal. And this little guy is ready to go. Does not need a new polish. It's got lots of little bits of color in there. They're just tiny little bits. Look at it. See it shimmer? It's just full of it there. So this one was 90 initially before he gave me the discount. Again, I bought a lot of opals. I hadn't quite decided on this one, but I was kind of thinking around just a little less than the other one, because the other one could be worked into some really nice pieces. This one's ready to go and be wrapped. I was thinking right around 55, just make my money back. A little profit. These. A synthetic opal goes for $7 a gram. And I forget, I think this is 40 something grams. Yeah, it's 40 grams. Allison, woo! Hey, no worries, you haven't missed anything. I've just been kind of bumming around. Showing a few rocks. Melissa grabbed a little something. I forgot how to do lives. Just been yammering along. So pre 20% off, I'm doing 55. Then we got this little one. Another nice nut opal. A lot less color. But still some nice blue in there with that. They'll pop a little more in the sunlight. That's a nice little boulder opal, ready for a nice wire wrap. I'll try and do it as open as possible to show some of that color down there. But let's see, with the 20% off, I can't go below. That one's going to be 40 before the 20% off. But that's the lowest I can go. Let me show you all these cabs. Oh, and if anyone's wondering, oh, I can't zoom in like that. Dang it. This one is not 20% off, and it's just my personal one I wanted to show off. If this is leaving my table, it's not going, let's see. Someone would have to offer something crazy, like north of $75, because this is just my pretty slab to show. It's like that rock is propping up this ledge. Sorry to tantalize y'all, but that one's mine. Gotcha, Allison. No worries. Oh, off your Ronka. I missed you. How you doing? Wait, Jenny said dimensions for the which opal? I'm so sorry. I've got to turn around to look at the chat and I keep missing things. Was it this big opal you were asking the dimensions, Jenny? So I'll grab the caliper and show you. Just know I'm not ignoring anyone. If I miss you, it's just an accident. Yell it again, all caps at me. You want it in millimeters or inches? Third of an inch thick. On the skinny end, 0.63 inches. On the fat end, very fattest end, almost an inch. Overall length at 1.76-ish. That design is so cool. And that color. Ooh. That's some good color right there. Ooh, thought I saw a hint of red in there too. Jenny. Hopefully Jenny didn't go somewhere. I'm so sorry, Mr. Comment. Was that the dimensions you wanted to know, or was it a different stone? Thank you, John. In all honesty, I'm keeping these. If they don't sell, I have no problem with that. I bought those boulder opals for myself, as well as, let's see, 10 more little uncut ones. Pull the camera back a little here. So that's all boulder opal. Spray bottle. I will show you the price on those opals. So this one's wild. I'm really hoping I can get a nice slab off of it. Cut a slab right here. Maybe give it a good face polish. But I bet there's plenty of usable stuff in there. It's a big nodule. That was discounted to 150. Okay, so John, the big one here, 65 before the 20% off. That's that nice nut opal. I love the way the color just moves around those lines. Especially right there. Ooh. That's some good quality color right there. And then the little one was 40 plus 20% off, or rather minus 20% off. And then 55 with 20%. This one's got lots of micro color. I just missed like 2 minutes of chat. So let me go back and look. Yeah, I'm totally setting this up completely different on Saturday. I'm glad I did this. Cowboy coffee. Oh, no worries, Jenny. I was trying to show that one for you. Let me know when you're back. I'll gladly show you. Just in case she can't hear me and maybe has this muted. You know, that mention of the cowboy coffee reminds me. I don't have a drink. I need to hydrate. Be right back. Did it come back on? There we go. Trying to learn this mic, and it's got a touch-sensitive mute button. Bob, hello. John wants the larger one. Ah. You'd like the big one, John? You got it. One up there. I don't know if you missed John. I don't want to ever throw people in blindly with my cells. I'm super honest. I don't know if you saw at the beginning. It's got these big grind marks in there. So absolutely still yours, but just so you know, that's in there. If you want me to rework it, I can. I was going to charge a little extra if I reworked it. But if you want to do it too, all good. But just know that's there, and you're welcome to say never mind if you didn't know that was there. Honesty is key. Grab my pen, pencil, look at the chat. I got you, John. I'll text you after this. And where did I just set it? There it is. Let's not lose that. Okay, very, very nice piece, John. And as I wanted to do, I'll probably be throwing in some bonuses. Before we take a look at all the calves, I don't know if everyone here has seen all of Travis's fishing lures here. Man, my echo is horrible, so I apologize that my speech is kind of broken. I stop and listen to my echo, then I go back, and then I talk more, and I pause again. So some of you know I bought 6 or 7 of these from Travis to help him out a while ago. He was trying to make some cells to go on a rock hunting trip or something, I believe. And so I was like, yeah, I'll buy a bunch and resell them. That one's a nice mossy one. Ooh. Mossy agate. And all of them were marked at 45 and then 20% off. However, I have not repriced them. What I paid him, we can do $40 on each and then the 20% off. And I think I come out really close to even if I sold all of those. If not, hey, I got some cool fishing lures for my wall. Allison, were they from Travis? Were they ones that he made? So I know he posts them all over. Well, one of them just bounced off my tripod. That's not a very shiny material. No shimmer there. They could make a nice Father's Day gift. Man, I keep turning down this volume and it keeps... Why did it just go up like 4 clicks? Huh. And Jesse, $55. Let me go back. I missed something. Ah, I missed that. Also, welcome, Jesse. Can't say I've seen that name around. Is that someone some of you all know? That name's not ringing a bell. This was the $55 one, but as the banner says below, today we were trying to do just Patreon members and those that have been supporters of the channel. But this Saturday, everything will be available to the whole public. If you want to join the Patreon today to get in on it, you are welcome to. This is a bit of a pre-sale, early preview as a thank you to my supporters. To be completely honest, I wasn't really planning on selling much anything today. I just figured we'd show some stuff off. But a couple people have already shown more interest than I expected. I thought we'd just hang out and look at rocks and talk and show pretty rocks. Like this one. Big old Herkimer Druzy Cave. And all these Arkansas points, all 20% off. Let me turn back around. Yeah, the iPad's charging. It's an old crappy one. I think the cord's not great either because it seems to not be charging it. I'm worried this cord's not even working. Been plugged in for like 10, 15 minutes. Look at it. Hey, that's me. Hey, everyone. Yeah. I think I need to go dig out another cord. Womp womp. Look at me, Mr. Unprepared. If I had social anxiety, I'd be really scared. Let me pull up Patron. Insights, new members. Loading slowly. Ma has joined. Woo! I can put this on. Hey, John, thank you. Ooh, that actually reminds me. Did I do that this month? I did. I've already given her all my free gift memberships this month. That's been done. Jesse, if you want to join the Patreon, go for it. I'm going to try and hold true to my initial statement, though, that this is a Patreon-only little pre-claiming sale. If it's still around Saturday, you're welcome to claim it for sure. Or join the Patreon today. Or let me know if you go by another name, because I don't recognize the name. And this was a little more of like an early pre-show, just for like the supporters of the channel and those that have been around for a while. I apologize if you have gone by a different name before, or a different YouTube name, and I don't recognize you. But yes, Patrick, it does include free members. Joining the Patreon is all I'm asking. It's for dual purpose. It's to help get my Patreon numbers higher, free or not. But there's also some big things coming, and I'm going to start putting out notifications and videos through Patreon only. Not that I'm not doing YouTube stuff, but there's going to be some special stuff coming through Patreon very soon. And I want a lot of people in there to just give more people a chance at some of the giveaways. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I can't give too much info out. A few people already know what it is. I talked to a couple people about it. John, he's been a team player and supporter. He's been around. He's awesome. And hey, he just gifted Can I see the $15 quartz? Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to move all up and down this chat. I didn't see that one there. Alright. Which one says 15? This guy. On camera. This is Arkansas quartz. Very gemmy water clear. Some nice little rainbows in there. And yes, all the quartz is another 20% off. So 15, that's 20% off 15. $3 off? Is that right? So it's $12. Is my math right? Yeah. 10% would be $1.50. 20% would be $3. Yeah. I know how to do maths. I went to the schools. I done did get educated. You got that, Melissa? Let me show you. I promise that was the chair. I've got a big leather chair and I leaned over it. I'll take full claim if I make noises like that. So this one's only $8. That one's just so clear, it's like you're looking right through it. Almost. So yeah, we got lots of these little clusters. Some of them are healers, which means it broke and then started to regrow. It leaves these little patterns. Got a better example of the healer quartz. Oh, right here. So look, here we've got some big points, and it broke off of the main piece. But this part that broke was able to regrow. See that shimmer? If you look at it really closely, it doesn't look like a broken crystal. It looks like it's natural facets starting to regrow. Because that's what's happening. The quartz broke, but was able to stay in the right conditions to regrow. So had this continued, it could have eventually been covered and had tons of little druzy quartz or something all over it. Like, I've got a couple healers where the broken part actually looks like this. Lots of little quartz coming out of it. Something kind of fun. Oh, let me look at chat. Hello. Hey, the iPad just turned on. I haven't even touched it for like 5 minutes now. Melissa, no. These quartz were dug by a friend. None of these were dug by me because I've never been to Arkansas. But I did some trades and purchases to get a bunch of this quartz a while back, and I've had it sitting around for 2 years. So, time to try and sell some of it. I've sold some in the past, but I just had boxes sitting in my closet. John tips his hat to the Rock family. Okay, cool. Doesn't look like I missed too much. Just let me highlight that. Okay. I did find them in my closet. Squeaky chair. Sorry, I just needed a hydration break. So here's some of the big points. 35. What was that? $7 off. So 28. Wait. What did I just say? $7 off. Yeah. 28. Someone's got a frogged tip. I almost said frogged. It's weird. Not sure what causes that. I've definitely gotten lost for a while just looking in the inclusions in these. Searching for anything weird inside. That was a nice point. Yeah, Jesse. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you saw my message. He disappeared after I said it. So, this is a kind of a thank you pre-sale for my Patreon members, those that have supported the channel for a long time. Come this Saturday, everything's open to everyone, to the whole public when I go live again. Yeah, this is just a little kind of a pre-sale sneak peek to allow those that always supported the channel to get an early chance at grabbing some things. I had debated even letting free members get on it, or only people who've done purchases in the past. My initial thought, before I even posted anything about it, was going to be only people who've made purchases would get to today. But I decided, hey, if you want to join Patreon, that'll open you up to it. Or if you've ever bought anything in the past and supported the channel. But yeah, I'll hold true to it because it says right here in the banner that's going by. If you join free at patreon.com, then you can still totally make a purchase today. Just know that shipping is not included. And if you're outside of the US, shipping is very expensive because I'm in the US. Especially, what was it? Someone shipped to London, I shipped to Paris, shipped to Canada. I almost shipped something to Australia a few weeks ago until we saw the totals. I was like, not happening. Can I ask how you heard about me, Jesse? What brought you here? And or, I don't know if you heard me earlier, I asked if you've ever gone by another YouTube name or someone I might recognize. Not trying to exclude you at all or anything, I'm just trying to hold true to my word that this was a supporters pre-sale, and or if you join the Patreon. Okay, Jesse came from World of Rockhounds. Okay. See, that can make sense. Between Lapidary Dave and World of Rockhounds, I pop into those lives, and every once in a while someone's like, ooh, another rock person? I get a new sub that way. Either way, welcome. Like I said, not trying to exclude in any way at all. I'm happy to let you go ahead and claim that today. I do ask that you join the Patreon or that you have subscribed to the channel and will you stick around in return because this is kind of, yeah, a little special something for my supporters. Oh, okay. What's your name? Let me see. I got Melissa, Daniel. Who's Graham Hodges? That's a new one. I don't know that name. So we've got Jessica, LXR, Lisa Largent was Julie Henson left. We got Little Moon, Jeff, Lisa, that's where two go left. We got Gems of Hope, Sonia, Richard Drake, Skyware, Thomas Leha, Jenny J, John Shipman, Andrew F. I don't want to give away your last name. ML, not sure who that is. George, we know G, George. Ken G, and James N. Graham H. joined from Australia on a blue tier. Daniel Friend joined on a paid tier. And Maruso. I love how her name is Ma. With was my camera up that whole time? Okay, listen, I'm just reading the names on the other page. Okay. Anyway, so before I go any further, Jesse, what you're going to need to do is either right now or when this is over, go to the description of this video and grab my email from right there. It is rooted.prospecting@gmail.com, and you're going to need to send me an email so that I can send you an invoice. We do official invoices. Everything's going to be business proper for my taxes. Oh, taxes. So fun this year. Reloading that. There we go. We got John Saucer Hunter just joined. Sorting by name. Sort by join date. No worries, yeah, I'm holding it for him. Either way, don't worry. That's held for you, Jesse. You're good. I didn't mean to I realized how maybe negative or off-putting I might have sounded at first, but I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to exclude anyone. I was just trying to up my Patreon numbers, get people in here, even for free. So it's not that I'm trying to make money off of y'all. In fact, I'm trying to give people free stuff because there's going to be giveaways even for the free members and exclusive stuff. So. That I want to share. Melissa, yeah, I needed to change the title. It's also anyone who's ever supported the channel, which you have. I had initially was gonna just put supporters pre-live sale. I wasn't on board with it. I'm scatterbrained. I haven't done a live or a video for weeks. I've been living in a video game world. I got 2 new video games. I can't stop playing them. To be quite honest, it's been nice to just step away from YouTube for a few weeks after the Makers Challenge. I think I needed a little bit of a break. But we'll be coming back with the podcast, Season 2. I'm a solo host now, and I'll just be having guests. We're going to have Jeff on, probably multiple episodes. We'll try and get Brian to come show his face on there. Okay, delicious water. Let's pull that. Ooh, I have a little side note. This is one of the ones Jeff sent. This was one of those big hunks he found. And look, it looks like just so boring, right? But wait. Do you see the pattern emerging? Look at it. How cool is that? I bet Karen will like that. Do some fossil macros. Ooh, look at that little stem right there. There's a nice one. Just a broken branch. Oh, coral branch. So cool. I've spent hours looking at this. I've got him sitting right here in my office, and I just keep staring at him. Hey, Bear. Here's some other ones. I've got little pieces sitting here. Been using my loop. All the like little crinoids and stuff he sent. And then all the new stivinites I got. One of my few purchases lately, and I just could not resist. I think I got this ready, and I'm actually going to maybe do this on the live today. I'm going to polish the edge of this a little more. It's almost done. But the pyrite can pop a little more. Like there you can see a little bit of pyrite. It's really gold in the center. But I feel like if I give it a little more of a polish, we get a little more of that pyrite pop. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That goes from like black to pyrite gold. Whoa. That's really cool. Almost looks like black opal. The way it flashes. Anyway, I was thinking, be really careful with this guy. Do a micro mount on here. I don't know, maybe that pedestal's too big. Maybe that shouldn't outdo this. I thought that would just be a really cool one to put on there. What do y'all think? Opinions. Share them if you got them. This is the iPhone 13 Pro. Dude, Jeff, those death plates are awesome. Loving them. Couldn't have put it better myself, Bear. Damn. That's cool. What does it say? Oh, oh right, I did put out the Monterey Bay video. I think it might have been my last one, huh? Was that after the Makers Challenge? Yeah, I needed a little me time because I missed 2 rock hounding trips. I've just been so bummed. Last weekend I was supposed to be at Graveyard Point. They promised me I could get the time off work. Then one of my coworkers had a dental emergency. Another one had to go to a wedding. And then no one could cover for me, and I couldn't have the weekend off. Could slice it. Absolutely, yeah. No, could make like 3 discs out of it. So I was gonna do the same. Okay, so some of this is getting sent to Slim. I don't know if he's still here, popping in or out. But here we got a chunk. That Utah crazy lace. And I just cut a couple slabs off it myself. And I'm gonna let Slim take a couple. But what I was thinking of doing was making little cubes of like some of my pet wood that I found in Utah. In the Utah Crazy Lace. Make some little tiny micro display stands. Some of that black opal pet wood I found. This one got really cool bark. But I just keep getting sidetracked, whatever. Sidetracking myself. Didn't even get to showing a lot of the goodies. And I don't have much longer. So, last chance before Saturday. If y'all want anything, speak up now. Let me know what you want to look at. We'll take a few minutes, take a close look at it. That's a big old chunk of rose quartz. That's a big 17-inch tower. That's a bunch of small Arkansas quartz. All little points. Some very water clear gemmy ones. Aragonite clusters from Morocco. We got... Oh, you know what? Maybe this one shouldn't be out. Someone had wanted this on a live sale, but had to put it back and maybe wanted it later. Can't remember if that was Jenny or Sonia. I think it was one of you. Well, you wanted this amethyst phantom one, and then put it back. Or rather said, couldn't get it right now. And I haven't done a live sale since. Jeff is interested in a tower. Let me go back up a little bit. Gotta go back to where I left off the chat. Kathy is super fast paced. Hello, Sonia. Speaking of, I didn't even realize you were in here. I just said your name. Was that you that put back that phantom amethyst? Oh, Daniel plays with rocks. The cab with the dark center. This one? It most certainly is. This is... Do you know those little... They're the chocolate cream filled treats? Can't think of the name right now. But for some reason, these kind of concretions reminded me of that. When I found this, it was long and it was round-ish. And it was like a rolled treat with all these different dough layers or whatever. When I cut into it, it had just this really cool, almost concretion and jaspery pattern. And it's broken and rehealed. That is a healed fracture. And that is 30 minus 20% off, so 6. So $24. So yeah, Daniel, if you'd wanted that, that is 24. Almost a heart. Oops, I said the T word. I should have known better. I've got fur gremlins too. Mine probably heard it and they're like, what? I'll wake up for that. This is some of the petrified wood that I found in Utah this fall. Sorry about that echo. Takes a pretty good polish. $20. Let me look at the chat again. Great question, Sonia. So, there's a couple things that can happen. First off, let's move my mic. I don't know if you guys can hear the echo, but I can, and it's killing me. So let's move over here. My hair's a wreck. Let's just go like full Kurt with this. Make it weird on purpose, right? Take a page out of Kurt's book. So basically what happens is after the rock is fractured, but it barely moved for whatever reason, it might be that it was impact, pressure, heat, one factor or another caused a very small fracture, and it was probably even smaller than we see now. But then what happened as silicification most likely took place, where small bits of fluid carrying large amounts of silica got into the cracks. And then those ionized to the walls of the cracks until enough particles filled in the crack completely, just by being completely saturated with silica-rich fluids. If you look really, really close at this one, you can see what seems like almost a clear white quartzy section through part of it. So it's a little different than the rest of the material, the cherty-like black stuff that makes it up. And nope, not there. How about here? There. And it can happen that those cracks actually continue to even overgrow a little bit and push the rock apart and can kind of create what's the like shattered breccia look. If you've ever seen the ones that look like an exploded crystal glued together with a whole bunch of quartz, that is actually from the quartz pushing apart a rock like that. That started as a lot of small fractures, and as the quartz filled in, it actually was able to overpower the other rock and break it apart and fill in more spaces as it broke apart more spaces, creating more space to fill itself in. It's so fun what geology, like the world can do. Ugh. Nature and rocks and geology. It's wild. And there's other ways it could happen too. That's just a possibility I know of through some of my, I don't want to say research, studies. It's just reading a whole bunch of rock books. Really research? No. Is it really studies? Nah. Is it fun? Yes. Let me see. The one next to the petrified wood. That's what they call gamer hair. Oh. Sorry, I'm just reading this. Yeah. Like John says, almost like nature's silicated adhesive doing the rehealing, sort of. Yeah, it just depends if the minerals are able to ionize to each other. You know, that's how you get jaspers and quartz and all these different minerals that seem like there's a stark contrast line where two minerals seem to be completely fused. Well, because they are, because their atoms are able to actually link up. Ionization. It's a thing. But that's only one. Like I said, there's actually three common ones. So you have ionization, you have cementing, which is going to be one of two forms of cementing. You have chemical cementing and you have biochemical cementing. Cementing is going to be when something like salts and gypsums, limestones that are like in a fluid that dries out, that they then crystallize. You know, you've got like a liquid, say a very, very, very calcite and salty rich fluid filled in the gaps of something and then all evaporated. You're going to get all those salt crystals and gypsum and stuff growing out, right? Those are really weak, but that would be a starting process. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. That would be a starting process to where those types of things can mix with like aragonite and you can get a chemical cementing. I don't know a lot about that. I just know there's some chemical cementing that goes on naturally, usually in like hydrothermal veins. That's how you get like travertine. that bacon opal and flow opal, all those weird opal stones I had, like the big red and yellow flame opal. That's all that kind of travertine stuff. That's hydrothermal deposit and can be chemical cementing. Then you have biochemical cementing, which is going to be like your shells, your seashells. Things like the aragonite and calcite in the shell is actually a biochemical cementing done by the organism itself as it builds and creates its shell. And those things can also cement together all sorts of minerals. Science. Anywho. What was next to the petrified wood? Let's get rid of this camera. Got the Beacon Hill. Come on, camera. Thank you. That's some stuff I dug up in Beacon Hill, Oregon a number of years ago. So it's going to be 24 as well. This is a piece that should not be on here. This is not for sale. Let me show you why. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Saginite. A little light coming into it. Showing that saginite spray, those dendrites. This came from Arizona Rockhound Expeditions, and that was not supposed to be for sale. Sorry, a few of these cabs are ones I was working on, and I just threw on this pad, not thinking about. That's not all of them. I didn't even finish. This is the rest I was working on that I meant to finish before going live today. Some more pet wood. Yeah. I'm so bad. I can't even follow my own plans. But that's okay. Let's see. Back to chat. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, that's fine, Allison. How did you send me a PM? Does that show on YouTube? Did you show me that only in StreamYard? Now I gotta open my YouTube. Can everyone see the PM to me from Allison? This is so weird to me. Or is it because you just did the @ symbol, like at me? I'm so thrown off right now. How did you do a PM on StreamYard? Ooh. Huh. Weird. Okay. Anyway, I just had to look at that real quick. That's weird. Everyone on YouTube can see it. Why does it say PM? We are mostly grown-ups in this chat. Yeah, we allow mild swearing. We just got to remember, there are children here. I invite a lot of families to watch this. I go to gem shows. I meet families, kids, and we do have a number of children that come. However, they're not really in the live chat. Most of them are not checking out the live chat. So they hear me talking to you guys, but for the most part, they're like, what is he talking about? But just remember, there are kids around, and always just talk as if your family's kids are around. For a lot of people, that might mean nothing at all, and it might mean no change in what we say or do. And you know what? That's fine. If you're not breaking YouTube's rules and YouTube's policies, and you're not being hateful to anyone, and not getting political here, I don't mind. You know, I'm all about the love. I'm all about the rocks. I'm here for positive time, good attitudes, no drama, and above all, the love of science and rocks. Yeah, family friendly to be safe. In case you didn't know, Daniel is still a child. A not so young child. Yeah, Allison, look, I'm going to show you guys right now, actually. Okay. Hold on. Oh, is it not going to focus? Focus. It says PM from Allison. Okay, weird. Hold on. That's my webcam. Come on. My webcam does not want to stay. Okay, let me show you this way. Hey, look, it's you. You can look at yourself. I was about to get weird. See, PM from Allison. All of them say PM. All of your messages, but no one else's. Is it because you're my mod? PM? What? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see, who else is a mod? Jeff was talking earlier. Where's Karen? Isn't she a mod? Where are all my mods at? Okay, see, no, there's Jeff. His doesn't say it. But yours does. Tripping. Okay. We need to not get stuck on this. And by we, I obviously mean me. Hey, Resort Dog. Long time no see. Speaking of poop, I had weird dreams, and yes, I had fossil poop dreams. It was so wild. I had a dream that Karen was live doing her microzone thing, and we were looking at some fossil coprolite, and while we were looking at the coprolites, I think in my dream I was looking through the chunks that Jeff sent me, and somehow I was able to identify and be like, oh wait, this is actually a big coprolite here and it's full of poo. But no, I had a dream about that. That happened. I love when those things just come flooding back all of a sudden. Like, I have a lot of really vivid dreams, but I might not remember them for like a day or two, and all of a sudden it comes flashing back. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a weird one. Yes, I know Jeff was interested in the tower. I intentionally distracted from it. I'll PM him about it later. He's the only person who knows what I paid for it, not what was supposed to be paid for it. I'm gonna give him a good deal, but that is a $220 Pakistani calcite tower that was undersold. And then I'll show you that cab too. So, the seller who makes these... Oh, sorry, my mic's over there. The seller who makes these sells these for $220. I'm asking $150 and 20% off of that, to give you an idea. That is a nice Pakistani calcite. The thing is a beast. 17 inches. Feels like 3.5 pounds. I don't know. Actually, I've got my big scale right here. I forget. Maybe it's closer to 5. Ooh, 5.3 pounds. Anyway, yeah, that thing's a beast. Let me show you that cab though. Hexagon cab, that's what it was. Okay. I'll say you probably just don't remember those dreams. I bet we've all had poop dreams of one form or another. Be real, who hasn't had a dream that they pooped their pants in the talent show at school? Oh, is that what this show's turning into? Okay. Yeah, John, that's $100 off the manufacturer's price. Okay, it's done. Yeah, this one? The irregular one? Come on, there's the one. Oops. Light just collapsed. Hold on. So this is the peristerite, cousin of the labradorite in moonstone. This, and this are all the same. And the dark spots get some rainbow. Look at that. Chow chow. And then the very white ones just get the little blue spots. That one's 25 before the discount. So is this one. This one's got some really cool stuff I gotta show you in the macro. This one was only 10. This one's 10. Oh. So 8. There's some blue. And this one, I may be going back and actually taking off the table, because I think I'm gonna actually set this into some jewelry. I was gonna sell this one, but look at it. It's very pretty. And that rainbow is really fun. So I'm thinking, as if, let's see. Let me show you. This camera, okay. So if you had this like a pendant right here, your necklace pendant, the person wearing it, whenever they look down, they will see the rainbow. So it just so happens the way I cut it, looking down, you just see that rainbow shoots up into your face. I was like, that might be really nice like that, or on like a ring where the piece is facing the wearer. Because it's just small enough for like a ring. So, I don't know. What do you think? Y'all think I should try setting this piece in silver? You can see all the little inclusions in there. All the glitter. It's like confetti. I love this stone. Takes a great polish too. Yeah, I think I might try and set that one. Oh, Melissa said she wants that little baby one. Hold on, let me go back. Okay. Hold on. To be completely fair here, Melissa, I didn't say that because you said that. I'm turned around looking at stuff this way. I had no clue you said that. If you want it, I'll sell it to you. You want the $10 triangle, which would be 8 after the discount, this little guy. Melissa, what's the little one? You want that little baby one? I'll do it. Notes? Notes are for school. If I'm not taking a test, you're not getting me to take no notes. It's actually a joke. I just got like 4 new notebooks, and I'm really trying to be a lot better about writing things down. I've actually got maybe I'll share them one day, maybe with just the Patreon people, but I've been writing down all these different silly ideas for everything from rock hounding music videos to more of those silly videos like I did my character selection one. Like, choose your character. And then I'm sitting there like bouncing around. It's like geologist. Like, you know, those kind of things. I'd say I've got about between 20 and 25 new ideas in this little book of just silly stuff like that I've been writing down. Everything from songs to parodies of another song or a little sketch video. One that would be kind of fun if I was able to meet up with like Karen and some other people we could do. Yeah, I don't know, every once in a while just my mind gets out there and I write down these silly things. Jeff is passing for now on the calcite tower, he said, and he texted me as well. I did get your text, Jeff. Sorry. I meant to say something to confirm I saw your text. If anyone does want that calcite tower, 120. After this weekend, it's staying at 150 if it doesn't sell. And then Jeff said, no, not Jeff. Allison said, roof. Sorry, I just saw the wrench in the blue. John wants to see the second to the left teardrop. How did I not see that? Focus. Thanks, Sonia. I'll focus now. Melissa, the little one, I'm honestly, I don't know why I put that, but apparently I put 10. Apparently this little one with the really nice rainbow, I guess I put $10. It's pretty small, but it's some nice color. That little guy. Oh, this is really hard holding it behind my head. There we go. Oh, look at the little baby. That's some great color. But yeah, no worries, that's yours. I don't need no stinking notes. I actually do take notes during all my sales. I've got little note cards. Whenever I buy stuff, each person gets a little note card with their name and stuff on it. Below the triangle. Ah, that one. Ooh. No, not that one. This one? This one? Hold on. Near the edge. The one I wish to see, it's to the right of the triangular one on the left. Near the edge. Big or small? Let me go back. Okay. Second to the left, almost midway. Teardrop shaped near the edge. It's brown with black dark verticals on it. Yeah. The little one, the little tiger eye. Or not tiger eye, sorry. I meant tiger marbly looking stripy one. This little guy? That's the zebra marble. Or sorry, not zebra marble, zebra agate. This was a slightly different material than the zebra marble. This is a little pair with the carnelian. Little baby carnelian I did. You get both of them for 10. What? Yeah, I forgot to separate these before the live. A handful of these were not supposed to be 20% off, like the little pairs, because they were already discounted and put together. That one's $8 for the set. That one's $10 for the set. And let me check chat to see if that was even the right one. Yes, it's two different pieces. Thoughts along. Oh wait, I tried to click. There we go. Chat moved right as I tried to click. Yeah. I think I'm gonna need to go eat some food pretty soon, but just to let you all know, there's gonna be more than all this. We'll have a few other things added on Saturday. This was just kind of a little preview of everything that's gonna be discounted, with exception. Pardon me. A little hiccup burp there. A few of these cabs will be taken off, like those little ones. They're going to be put on the not discount table, as well as a couple of the cabs I'm going to try and finish there. And a few items will be up for auction, such as this coconut geode, I think. I was just going to price it at $25, but maybe we'll get crazy and just start at $5 and see where it goes. So, come Saturday, we'll do some cheap $1 to $5 starting auctions. And look at this one. For those who missed it earlier, it's got some, like, would you call that calcite phantoms in the middle? They're like kind of sharp and jagged like calcites. Really cool. So anyway, we're gonna auction off a few pieces like that. Let me show you a little closer why this one's really cool. I need to see the back of my head though. Check out the edge on this one. It's a really cool design, kind of plumey. Saginite, almost like, in a few spots, but not quite. Maybe more like calcite and or aragonite. It's just all jagged like dog's tooth. Anyway, I need to make some room. It's a lot of new things that I've recently gotten from the club and such. Immediately gonna go back out the door. This guy. Bought that at the club auction. And yeah, let's flip this around. Anyone? Let me go back up, see if I missed anything. Are those two pieces of Kambaba? Yes, energy they are. I'll show you one sec. Let me see what else I missed in chat. Lol. Why is everyone saying lol? Oh, they're not helpful. Right. That was like a little. Ah, yes. That Cornelian library is being used to put 2 pieces of kambaba. I don't know, that's how I spell it. I'd spell it the same way. Melissa, now that is a good question. I'm debating doing a very long one. I'm not going to compete with Kyle's length of time. I know he's not doing it Saturday, but it's also not going to be an 8-hour ordeal. But I might try and make it like a 4-hour live. Maybe we'll start somewhere around anywhere from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. my time, which is your time, California time, Pacific time. So I will try and post in the morning, probably by 8 or 9 a.m. I'll try and post a link up on YouTube so that everyone can see when the live will happen. We'll plan on it starting somewhere between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. If anything changes, I will also post it in the Discord. But yeah, I think. Oh, Sonia, there you are. You're back. I wanted to tell you before. You've also supported the channel, so if there was something you wanted. Wait, well, you're a Patreon too. I was gonna say you're welcome to claim stuff, but you already were. Wait, no. Yeah, you are. Oh my. Okay. In fact, I just clicked on it. Your Patreon's coming up in 3 days for your anniversary there. John, I appreciate that, because to be completely honest with you all, if it wasn't clear from my lack of proper setup and preparedness and overall stumbling and bumbling buffoonedness, I was ill prepared and definitely did not put in a lot of effort today. I will put in much more effort Saturday, but I expected like 6 people to show up and be chatting with that, and honestly didn't really anticipate any sales. In fact, I got the flat lap out and thought I just polished stuff, but ended up not even doing that. Again, to be completely honest with you, not a lot of effort was put in today, but I guess that's just because I needed to enjoy my day off. And I'm going to go and take my dogs out on a little walk. Oh, sorry. I think the maintenance guy might be here. Sorry. Yep. No, we're gonna run. Maintenance guy's coming. So he was supposed to finish some stuff before we started. He couldn't. He had to go on his lunch. And their lunch lasted for a little long, I guess. And I told him to just come in while I was doing the YouTube. I was like, it's fine. I'll be on YouTube live, dude. You can come in and start doing some of the work. And then let me just show this Kambaba really quick here. And then we'll go. Yes, Melissa. Actually, all I have to do is literally plug in headphones to the other phone. And I've got them sitting somewhere right here. And I've done that in the past. That was just an oversight today. I've totally done that. Again, ill-prepared. I knew this. I've done it in the past. Oh, hey. To rewind really quick. When you asked about this one, you weren't claiming it, right, John? I think that was John. Yeah. I think you asked about this. Or Daniel. Actually, Daniel rocks. Yeah. I think it was actually Daniel plays with rocks. I think you had asked about it. If you actually wanted it, please let me know. The Kambaba. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh. I was looking for much smaller pieces. I forgot how big they were. It's like the Starry Night Van Gogh painting where they swirl. They have 30 piece. One is a flat back, one is dual sided, but they're both 30. A piece, not together. So come the Saturday sale, those will be 24 a piece. They will be on the 20% off sale as well. So yeah, I think. Yeah, again, unless anyone has a last minute request, I'm gonna go chat with the maintenance guy, shoot the shit, Hey, Kyle came in right then. Hi, Kyle. You didn't miss much, just hanging out. Kind of been rambling and bambling all day. Oh, show Kyle that huge tower? Okay. Oh. That's so big! 17-inch tower. Did you like my silly expressions? £5.3, 17 inches tall, Pakistani calcite. Big old Pakistani calcite. Oh, gotcha, Daniel. Okay. I did see your comment saying you thought it was more opal, but... Claim one piece. Wait, Sonia, what is that? Claim one piece? One piece of what? Oh, please do. Sonia, if there's anything you want, just send me a message. I'll take care of it. I'm all over the place today. No, you're fine, Daniel. I speak cursive sometimes too. Hey, I just did actually, right before Kyle walked in. I said we shoot the shit. Oh, the Van Gogh? Yeah, not a problem, Sonia. No, the Kambaba are not a set, Angie. They're individual. The other one just didn't have a price tag on it because I just finished it. I had to repolish one of the back sides. I had done them both flat back initially, and then I decided I wanted to do one of them double-sided in case I chose to wrap it. The one that's double-sided, I was thinking I might wrap before I sell, but I started a few more wraps, and then I gave up on them. I don't know. I don't like them. Let me show you. Let me show you the one I started. Oh yeah, here's even a third Kimbaba. Huh. Yeah, here's the other one. That's right, I did two of them double-sided. Here's the third one that wasn't even on the table. So yeah, 3 Kimbabas. And I tried to do a tree wrap, it was so bad. So I've been trying a few wrap things, and this one, I thought it looked cool, like all these little bits around the jasper would be like leaves. It's like I tried to do one of those tree ones, but I did not use enough wires. I needed more wires. And so honestly, I just walked away and threw it in the bin. But I need to try again, use more wires, and then I want it to come down and look like a weeping willow. Because yeah, a bunch of those wires came right through those little outer bits. They look like leaves, right? That'd be a perfect one. And then I started this one, I don't know, a couple months ago. And then threw it in the bin too, and I gave up on it. I was trying to do some weird, just like practice different styles, leaves. I don't know. And I quickly got bored and was like, we're done. And then the other day I picked up a hammer and some metal and started hammering out copper wire into square wire. You can see here it's round, but I started hammering the end into a square. I don't even know why. I don't know. I was just playing with it. It was like I want to hammer some metal. Now I can say I've hammered some metal. Oh, yeah, later, Daniel. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go too. I thought my maintenance guy was here, but I think he's just standing outside my front door. Must have just set the stuff out there. He might not want to come in while I'm streaming. I told him he could. He seemed weird about it. Travis, I hope you have a good day. We've got your lures out here. We'll try and sell them Saturday. Have a Kambaba cube. Kambaba cube. Yes, right? My dogs, that's the thing. It's like I knew he couldn't be inside because my dogs weren't barking. Like they love, one of the two maintenance guys, they don't bark a ton at. They'll bark when he gets here so that I know. But this other maintenance guy shows up and they're just like, murder, kill, murder, kill. I guess they don't like him as much for some reason. Thank you, John. I promised to do a lot more content. I blew off the last 6 months of gold panning I planned to do. I was going to do at least 1 bag a month, if not 2. Just didn't happen. I feel a little silly for saying I would commit to that and then never doing it. But what I've decided to do is start a whole new thing where I'm going back to a posting schedule. I'm going to try and figure out this next week or so what that schedule is going to be, whether it's going to be back to like Tuesday nights or if I'm going to try and do like Saturday nights. But back when Tuesday nights for some reason just were peak for my premieres. I would get 3 to 4 times more views on Tuesday nights than any other night of the week, and I'm not really sure why. So I may go back to that, but maybe YouTube's algorithms have kind of changed a little bit. I don't know, but I will be trying to return to a schedule. I've got now, I think, maybe 11 videos that I've started recording back since we first moved here in October that I just haven't put out. I haven't edited, and today my editing software expires. I showed Jeff. I've got a huge countdown. We don't need this anymore. My camera can go away because we don't need it. I've got a countdown timer whenever I open my editing app, and it was just so annoying. Let's see if it does it again. I finally got it to close, so maybe it'll go away. Nope, there it is. Your subscription ends. This big timer counting down. Really, really annoying every time I open my editing app. Your subscription ends in 13 hours. But I'm not paying another $60 for a year of my editing software on this app. I'm going to try something new. But that also means all those videos I was working on in that app, all the premium features and stuff I did on them that aren't done, I'm not going to rush to do them in the next 13 hours. They're going to get scrapped. It is what it is. I still have all the clips. I'm just going to have to start fresh on a new editing app. And we'll go from there. So, I don't even know. One suggestion, before Saturday, try and get a little more light or adjust the camera bright. Oh yeah, Ryan. Very, very cloudy outside. And I've got some studio lights. I just didn't have them set up too great on the table. But yes, taken to heart. Appreciate the comment. I appreciate all comments and feedback, suggestions. If it's negative, I take it with a grain of salt. If it's positive, yum, yum, yum. That was stupid. I just said that. Oh no, damn. Oh, good thing you took the weekend off. I put your comment up, but I only just read it, Kyle. I'm so sorry, man. I tweaked my back 4 days ago, and I'm feeling great today. And I'm really glad, because otherwise I wouldn't have done the live. But I tweaked my back a few days ago, and that is not fun. I'm so sorry, man. I couldn't pick anything up for a full day. Well, Jeff, lo and behold, some of those surprises that I mentioned earlier have to do with free gold. So stay tuned. I might be making my own pay dirt. Not as a permanent product, but as a little fun thing. Melissa, I was about to message you after this. It is up to you. Fully your choice. We can wait till after Saturday's sale if you anticipate getting more. If you want to pay now, you can, but by all means, we can have an open box and you can worry about paying after Saturday's sale. Not a problem. Those who are with established purchases with me before, or established a relationship with me doing purchases before, I'm fine doing open boxes. If you're brand new, it's going to be a little limited as to how long you can do an open box, but it will be. Jesse was the only new person, so Jesse, if you're still sticking around, just make sure you email me, and it's all good. If you want to have an open box up through Saturday's sale as well, I usually just ask. Right now, I've been asking within 3 to maybe 5 days after the sale at the latest is when I ask for boxes to be paid for, unless arrangements are made with me beforehand. If you anticipate buying stuff knowing you don't have the money for it, it's not really fair to others who do want the stuff and will be able to claim it. If you're going to end up canceling and putting stuff back later, which, it's happened in the past, and it's unfortunate. People have claimed stuff, done an open box for a while, and then be like, never mind, can't get it. I'm not mad at those people, and they're still welcome. Few of you have even had to do that, and you're still welcome to always come and purchase things. It's no problem. We just ask, for the fairness that everyone gets to have a fair chance at the same goodies. So don't claim what you don't have the means to claim. And that is why you've not seen me claiming anything on Kyle's lives lately. And I just stick back and I lurk, because I know as pretty as so many of those things he gets are, I can't. I need to not buy stuff. I was already dumb, and I bought a whole bunch of this Stibnite at the last show. I spent a few $100s on this Australian opal. Don't tell my partner. Oh, I came home with the opals, and Whitney's like, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I bought a few opals. And she's like, I know opals aren't cheap. I was like, you don't know nothing. You know nothing? Yeah, Melissa, heck, I could even drive them out to you. Okay, maybe not that close. You're a little further than that, but I'm trying to get up that way soon. I want to go meet up with Quest for details. He said he's down to go out and dig. And honestly, after just going to a few shows recently and spending a lot of money on rocks, I need to get out and find my own free rocks so badly. Because, yeah, it's been a while since I've done some true hounding. I think... What was the last adventure I shared with all of you? Topaz Mountain? No way. Is Topaz Mountain my last rock hounding video on YouTube? I gotta look. Hydrate. Crazy. Oh, there's the maintenance guy. Let me mute. Be right back. Okay. He is officially back. He's here to do the work. I'm going to let y'all go. I was just rambling until he did come back. So the dog alarms are going. Let me see what I missed. Save your gas. Yeah. All right, everyone. I appreciate all of you hanging out. I will contact everyone about purchases and such. Open boxes are totally welcome till Saturday. And yeah, catch you on the Discord. Make sure to join our Discord and the Rockhound Podcast Discord. Yeah, are you done barking? Hi. Yes, you're so loud. Say hi to the people. No, come here. Oh, you run away? They ran away. Okay, guys. Bye. I'll see y'all later. Oh, you come back? Now you come back. You say hi to people? Okay, bye. Okay, bye.